Every flight school in America rejected her, because she was black and because she was a woman. So she taught herself French, sailed across the Atlantic, and earned her license in Paris. 5 years later, she fell from her own plane and died. She was 34. She was born in 1892, in a small Texas town, the 10th of 13 children, in a family of black sharecroppers. Her father was part Cherokee. She walked 4 miles each day to a one-room segregated schoolhouse and was the best math student in it. Every cotton harvest, school stopped and her hands went into the field. Her name was Bessie Coleman. At 23, she moved to Chicago and worked as a manicurist in a barbershop. World War I pilots came home and told her stories of flying. Her older brother teased her. In France, the women fly. You can't even drive. That sentence stayed with her. She decided that if she could not learn to fly in America, she would learn to fly somewhere else. Every flight school in America turned her away. She found one black newspaper publisher in Chicago who believed in her. She enrolled in night classes to learn French. She worked 2 jobs. On November 20th, 1920, she boarded a steamship to Europe. She was 28 years old and had never been on an airplane. 7 months later, on June 15, 1921, she walked out of the Caudron Brothers Flying School in northern France with a license, making her the first black woman in history to hold a pilot's license and the first black American of any gender. She came home to America an aviator, calling herself Brave Bessie. She was 29. For the next 4 years, she barnstormed across America, performing loops and dives in front of cheering crowds. She refused to perform anywhere that segregated her audience. Black and white had to enter through the same gate or there would be no show. She dreamed of opening a flight school for black children. On the morning of April 30th, 1926, in Jacksonville, Florida, she was rehearsing a parachute jump from her plane, with her seatbelt off so she could look over the edge. A loose wrench, left behind by a mechanic, jammed the controls. The plane went into a sudden nosedive. She fell from 2,000 feet. She was 34. She never opened her school. But every year, on the anniversary of her death, black aviators fly low over her grave outside Chicago and drop fresh flowers from the cockpit. She once said this: "The air is the only place free from prejudice." The girl who walked 4 miles to school in Texas became the first of her kind to leave the ground. Follow for more untold stories.